Hey Ketosis Mom followers and Amazon shoppers, I am going to quickly, because I've not been able to get this to come up over on my other screen over here, I'm going to head over to ketosismom.live and just make sure, that I'm live and that you guys can hear me and all looks good. So yay! As always, I like to start right here in my Amazon storefront. And yes, today while I'm live, there are exclusive live stream only deals. You can claim those deals. If you look right here, it says live exclusive deals in bright red with a little fire burning, and you can hit claim deals. Boom, claim deals. That will then give you this little confetti, which is letting you know that the deals have all been claimed. They will apply to your shopping cart when and if you add the items to your shopping cart. So yay, congratulations. We have 40% off, 25% off, lots of percents off today. So make sure that you get this green thing right here that says deals claimed while you're watching this live stream so that those deals apply to you at checkout. If you do not hit the claim deals, then you're not going to grab them. My rule of thumb is whether or not you think you're going to buy the item or not, go ahead and claim the deal just in case, because the promo code is only while I am live right now that you can claim them. If you're watching this on demand, make sure that you are tapping the follow button either on this live stream or on my storefront page. Either way will let you follow me to know when I'm live and when you can get some of these cool deals. I like to always start on my storefront page for a few reasons. Of course, you all know that I can only go over about 40 items, and I really don't usually even get to all 40 of them while I am live. And why is that coming up? Let's just go ahead and get rid of that off of our screen. I don't even know how to get rid of that. So I'm going to just scroll down. That's really weird that that's not going to even let me get rid of that. You know what? We're going to go over here because I don't feel like dealing with random pop-ups going on the browser right now. So we're going to go and get started. You guys, my storefront page has everything from videos to photos to live streams to idea lists. It has so much more that it can offer you than just this live stream alone, in case you're interested in that. I'm going to go a little bit bigger so that I can talk to you guys. Let's chat. Good morning, everyone. My children are at school, so I can actually live stream, which is awesome because normally, they're here running around in circles all around me if you guys watch me. All right, let's just make sure that we are still live on here because it looks like on my end that it may have ended for some reason, which is a little strange. I don't know what's going on with Amazon Live lately. Earlier, it asked me to log in like 4 different times and it kept erroring out. So I ultimately just uninstalled the entire Creator app, had to reinstall it just to be able to get my Live Creator app up and running to be able to live stream with you all today. So maybe they're working on something. I don't really know. They don't share it with us. I wish they did. That way I could be prepared and say, oh, okay, you guys are working on this stuff. Then I'm, at 11:15 today, then I'm not going to live stream at 11:15 today. But that's not necessarily the case that happens. They do not let us know that. But what I will do is I will bring my live stream up over here now that this webpage is working, just to make sure that I am still live for you all. All right, today, along with all of my promo codes, I'm going to be going over some things that I bought. So this is What I Got Wednesday. Welcome to What I Got Wednesday. These are all things that I have gotten in that I'm going to be packing, that I'm going to be taking on a trip. These are adult items. These are kid items. These are items for everyone. These are really cool gadgets. So I want to show you guys these things so that you know what I'm talking about. They're very hard to explain sometimes when I'm trying to just message people back and forth, say, hey, I got this really cool thing, da-da-da-da. It's just easier to show you all in a live stream or in a video. And a lot of times I will do quick reels, I will do quick TikToks, I will do quick YouTube shorts on a lot of these things. But I know that my audience has questions, which is why I like to come on live stream, because if you have questions about it before you yourself spend your hard-earned money on it, then I want to be able to answer those questions for you quickly and right then, verbally, and you can ask me all you can. Now, of course, you can do that in comments on other platforms as well, but I don't always get to those very quickly when you're wanting to buy. Also on live stream, it's really nice because if I have promo codes, I can just put them in here and then you guys aren't having to type out this like 8-character long thing into your checkout, you can just click a button and it goes straight to your checkout. It's very, very nice. All right, let's get started. All right, the very first thing that I want to show you guys is right here. This is called a Scrubba wash bag. Now, if you're a hiker, camper, you travel a lot, you might have heard of this before. I had never heard of it before, and I was desperately in search of something that I, as a parent of 2 little ones, one of which is still desperately trying to potty train, so as you know, we have a lot of accidents throughout the day. I cannot pack a bag that is big enough for multiple changes of clothes throughout a day when we are traveling on a plane somewhere. Also, I don't want to have to go and buy new clothes when I'm there because I have dirty clothes, right? We're staying in a hotel. I could always pay the hotel to wash the items, but who wants to pay $5 per piece of tiny little kids' clothing or more, depending on where you're staying, in order for them to wash your clothes? Not me. Not me. The last time we traveled, my husband was just trying to desperately wash things. I'm going to hold it over here. Was desperately trying to wash things in the hotel sink. And I was laughing at him because we had so much for the kids that had just gotten completely, destroyed at dinner, or that we had a potty accident that day, or somebody fell while they were out on a playground and they were covered in mud. And we were trying to wash everything out, and it just got to be this huge mess. We ended up having to try and use the bathtub. Then we were trying to clean the bathtub afterwards. It was just ridiculous. So I got this. This is what, in my understanding, a lot of hikers use. It is a flexible washboard, okay? Has a roll-up clip, a valve for releasing air. It has a super grip backing. It's lightweight. This whole thing only weighs 5 ounces. So this is not going to bog down my luggage in any way, shape, or form where I'm having to take out my curling iron because I can't load in my washer to wash my kids' clothes, right? I did see some electric washers and things on Amazon, but in reality, who wants to take up half their luggage taking a little electric washer with them? Okay, so the way that this works, when you look on the back, right here, it's going to tell you that you fill the bag, okay? You roll and clip the bag, and you deflate it, okay? There's a twist top that you undo to deflate it. You rub for 30 seconds to 3 minutes, however dirty your clothes are, obviously, and then you can rinse them, okay? And then, of course, you would dry them. So this is a wash cleaner. It washes clothes faster. It says 3 to 5 minutes per load is what it says, and you can use less water. So with this, because we're traveling, and I know that I'm going to have a lot of accidents from my 3-year-old there because she's still she was doing really good. Then all of a sudden we kind of went backwards, and now maybe once or twice a day we're having, every other day, not every day, we're having to change pants halfway through the day because we've had accidents because we were playing and we didn't want to stop, right? Well, when we're on vacation, we're going, to see Peppa Pig. We're going to playgrounds. We're going to tea times. We're going to museums. We're going to aquariums. We're going to zoos. She's not going to want to stop and go to the bathroom, and I'm not going to take a whole other luggage bag of just new pants for her because we're having accidents. So I'm going to be trying this out on vacation just so that you guys know. And because I don't want to pack actual laundry detergent to just destroy all of my luggage and everything in my clothes, I also got this. This is the Travel On laundry soap. Let me get it out of this bag here because these are, again, this is what I got Wednesday. These are things that I got, right? This is a laundry soap that comes in sheets. Yeah, these little tiny sheets, laundry soap sheets. There's 50 of them. 50 sheets. So I can do 50 loads of laundry in this if I need to while we're on vacation. These together, 5 ounces, and how much does this thing weigh? Does it even say how much it weighs? It probably doesn't because that's how tiny it is. This is tiny. I've been laughing because these remind me of those Listerine strips that you stick on your tongue, right? And then they dissolve. Same concept. You pull the sheet out. See on the back? You pull the sheet out. Once it gets wet, it becomes soapy, sudsy, and the actual laundry detergent that you can use. These together, in my mind, are going to be perfect for my trip because I'm going to go probably 3 or 4 days. load up all the kids' stuff that they have gotten messy, wash it really quick, hang it all to dry. If I need to take a blow dryer to it, fine. I'll take a little blow dryer to some pants that are this big. It's not going to be that big of a deal. That to me is worth the money to get these and to take them with me, as opposed to paying the hotel to, hey, here's this little Kroger sack of some clothes that we messed up, and then I get who even knows how big of a bill for them to go launder that, and who knows how long it's going to take them to do it, depending on how many guests they also have doing the same thing, right? Plus, I'm also kind of funny about other people like handling our clothes. We like to do our laundry ourselves, so this, in my opinion, is great for travel. And I'm also seeing that there's a really nice discount on these on my end. If you're watching me live right now, there is a % off on this little travel laundry soap right here if you want to check it out. Speaking of potty training, I'm going to put this down here because we're done with that. Speaking of potty training, I'm going to go back over here. You guys see this little pink crown right here? All right, this stays in my car. I had to get this out of my car. It stays in my car at all times. You guys see how thin this is? It slides into the back pocket. I have a thing that hangs on the back of my driver's seat. Kids are right behind me. There's a pocket that slides right there. This slides down in that pocket with also all of the little trash bags that go inside this right next to it. That way, when I hear, "Mommy, I gotta go right now," 5 to 10 minutes in the ride after I ask them to go potty, I can just quickly pull over. I have an SUV, so I can open my trunk up, get them out of the car, grab this in front of them. What this does, you lay it flat, it pops straight up, okay? And then you turn it to lock it, I believe. I do this much faster in the car, trust me. There we go. All right. Boom. You know what? I'm going to go back over here. Boom. See how big this is? It flips up. You line the inside right here with your, and I'm missing my, there it is. It fell out. You put the trash bag down in here. You take this piece that holds the trash bag then in place right here on top. They can sit on here. They can use Pink Potty. They're done. You can leave it in here in the trash bag till you get home, or you can pull the trash bag back out, go ahead and tie it up, and then you can simply close this. And this is harder to do when this is much easier to do when I'm in the car. Because I'm normally, there. Do it right back flat. Because it needs to be on a surface. It needs to be on a surface to be able to pull it up and then also pull it back down. Just make sure that it is in that locked place before they sit down, because you don't want them to sit on this, see, this is not closing. I'm pushing on it pretty hard. My 6-year-old can sit on this. Obviously, my 3-year-old can sit on it as well. This is the best travel potty. My husband and I are going back and forth right now because, and by the way, this does have a % off at the time of my live stream, just so you guys know. And this comes in other colors as well. We already had a pink potty that was much larger, much larger. This is so much more economical for travel and for the car. My husband and I are going back and forth right now because I can technically fit this in my backpack. However, I don't really know that London really wants us pulling up a pink potty like in their little red, phone booths or something when we can't find a potty in London. I don't think that that's going to be allowed. However, I did think that maybe I could take this in my backpack for the airport, because what my children tend to do is they all want to go in the same stall as me, obviously, so that I can watch them, and I have 2 girls. So they're wanting to go in with me. Everybody has to go at the same time, and then someone usually ends up having an accident because they just can't wait. This would be nice for me to just pop right out so that at least the two of them can hurry up and sit down and go. I can wait and then, clean this up afterwards. So I am probably going to put this in my backpack and take it with me, even also for the hotel, because we are going to only have 1 bathroom. And if one person is going and someone else has to go, I can pop this up really quickly. They can still go, and then we're good, right? Because that way I'm not trying to run somebody down to the lobby or anything like that. So This, my opinion, is an excellent purchase. Again, you do want to have it sitting before you pull it up like this for it to fully expand. And then you do want to make sure that it is locked in place. And let me set it to lock it in place. There we go. You do want to make sure that it is locked in place before you have them sit. And I'm pushing on that really hard and it's not closing. You do have to do the physical turn with it to get it to close back down. Excellent purchase for any parent, anyone who's going through potty training. And quite honestly, like even if you have some kids that are maybe like up to 7, 8 years old, if you're going to be sitting in traffic, like if you're going on a road trip and you're going to be sitting in traffic and you know that someone is going to have to go at some point, I would put this somewhere, even like, you know, underneath the seat or something, just for emergency purposes to have it. Okay, the next must-have item that we got a new kids tablet. Now, I have to admit that we got a new kids Kindle Fire. We did get the 10, which is the HD, because my children somehow, with my husband, misplaced their last ones. And I say misplaced very loosely because I think that they wanted new ones, and so they have hid them from us, and then they're pretending like they have no idea where they could possibly even be. The last time I saw them, of course, was when I was in the hospital, and my husband had them like in their wagon playing on their tablets so that they weren't running around an ER room, and then he left with them to Costco. That was the last time I saw them. So they might very well be with some other, you know, children at Costco, but they've been removed from our back office in Amazon, so we won't be charged for anything. But these are nice. These are, oh, I closed it, sorry. These are nice. This, my oldest tells me, is like having a grown-up tablet. It's very large. It's very clear. As you can see, I'm loading new movies for them for our trip. This has so much content. I mean, there's no possible way. If you have the free time for kids with Amazon Kids Kindle, that your kids are ever going to get bored. There's so much on here. There's no possible way that they can get to all of it. The reason that I like these, the Fire Kids specifically, one, it comes with the free time content. When you get it, I believe you get at least a year. Make sure that you check on there for how long you can get the free time for. The other thing is, so if you have a Fire TV, a Fire Stick, a Fire Cube, anything like that, and you've been downloading movies, or you have movies, let me see if I can show you guys this over here, or you have movies that, you know, your kids watch, right? So like these, Peter Rabbit, and what is that other one? Nomeo, right? We're downloading some fun London stuff. You can download those movies and send them over to your kid's profile. You can pick and choose what you want them to be able to see. You can choose how long you want them to be able to be on their tablet for every day. You can say, hey, I only want the tablet to come on and be available from the hours of 3 and 5. Because that's when my kids get the most rambunctious and they're wild and they're all over the place, and I'm trying to figure out what we're doing for dinner, and I'm waiting on my spouse to get home and I need them to just chill out. But I don't want them on any more than those 2 hours. You can set all of that up in the parent dashboard, and then you don't have to physically fight your children over giving you the tablet back. The tablet will just lock after your parent allotment time. If it turns 5 o'clock and they're in the middle of a game, it's just going to say, you have utilized all of your screen time today, come back tomorrow. And your kids are going to go, oh man, and then they're going to go put it up themselves because they know that they can't be on it anymore. There's nothing for them to be able to get to. If they want something that's not already on here, it also goes to the parent dashboard for the parent to be able to approve it. Now, I have a 6-year-old, and I do allow her to see content all the way up to 8, just because I want, on some of the educational things and sight words and sentences, I want her to be able to, you know, look a little ahead and not just like master what is her current age. So she can see things all the way up to the age 8. You can also set those age limits. My 3-year-old can only see up to age 4, I believe, because she'll be 4 soon. But I don't want her seeing things that are all the way up to age 8 and doing the same things that her sister. Now, yes, they do fight because, you know, oh, hey, I don't have that on mine. I want that on mine. You'll get there, little one. Okay, so These are great for travel as well because you can put them in airplane mode and you can have things that are downloaded to the tablet specifically so that they can still look at it while they're on the plane or while they're in the car or wherever you are that there's not Wi-Fi for them to connect to. They can still have things on here to do that have been downloaded. And that's why I'm going ahead and pushing movies over as well for the plane ride so that they have those. Okay, that's my spiel and my you need one of these for the children tablets. Now, my husband and I were big like, oh, we're not going to have tablets for kids. We don't want our kids looking at technology all the time. We were those parents. And then we had kids, okay? And like I said, there's just certain times of day. Every parent knows what time of day is going to be their roughest time of day. For us, it tends to be after school and then before daddy gets home. Now, on days that we have things like dance or, you know, like some kind of class that we're going to, that kind of alleviates it a little bit. That also, if my youngest takes a nap, will be when she kind of crashes during that time as well. So for us, if my kids have a tablet, it's typically during that time when they're just like running and throwing themselves into walls. Those are my kids. Okay, these products do have a 25% off coupon to claim. So if you have not claimed the coupons, claim the coupons. Now, the 25% off that you can use on all of the Style Edit products is not just for blonde products. It's just that's what I use. They have products for all the other hair colors as well, and they have multiple different colors. So for instance, this is light blonde, this is dark blonde. I have all of the blondes with Style Edit because my hair color changes the depth and level of blonde quite often. It's getting to be spring and summer, so my hair will probably brighten up a lot more next time I go get it done, not on its own. But that's when I'm going to be using the light blonde. So what Style Edit is, it is a root touch-up spray powder, and they also have a pencil, like a little, it almost looks like a chunky, like, lip liner. Those pencils you can use, so you guys see right up here on me with my headband, right? Like my roots right here. Oh, that looks awful now that I've pushed that back. My roots right up here. This is what I'm talking about. See how it's blonde? It's blonde right here, and then it gets dark. That's when you're going to want to use these. So, and I use this one probably the most. This is the powder. Has a little mirror on top, and then it has the little, you can see where I use it, the little, I call it a little poof on the bottom. All you do, I'm going to poof it on here just so you guys can see. Let me make sure I'm doing the right side here. I'm going this way. All right, let's see if I can do this without having a mirror. All right, you guys see how that instantly just lightened that up, and then I just got to get it off of my skin? All right, you can see the big difference right there, right? I know you can. I am kind of funny about when I wear my headbands, having this dark right here, and then it goes straight to light. This is the dark blonde, and I probably need this in the light blonde now because you can see that this is much lighter than this darker blonde that's right here. However, it does kind of blend it well. Typically what I'll do is I'll take that and I'll just kind of blend it up into the lighter blonde as well. But I think what I'm going to do is with Style Edit, I'm going to grab the light blonde so that I can blend this better. It's basically just to make these roots less noticeable in between your salon visits. And yes, they have brunette. I believe they have redhead. You can go check out all the different ones that they have. Go look at it. This is the spray. This is the powder, of course. This one, the reason that the powder is my favorite is strictly due to size. Now, I'm about to try their pencil. Their pencils are only in the lighter brown colors, so I'm going to try to use the lighter brown and see if that, like, blending that brown into the blonde makes it look better as well. But this for travel is my favorite because look how tiny it is. It almost looks like a teeny tiny little ornament, right? Thank you for the follow, by the way. So this is my favorite just because it's very small. It does not take a lot of space up in your luggage. And if you need to do a quick touch up, like, because you're going to be taking a lot of pictures where you are, or like after you get there and you were supposed to go get your hair done before you went, but then you couldn't, then you can still just kind of touch everything up while you're there. These are great. This is a spray. I would use this basically the same as what you use dry shampoo. You're going to hold it out, spray onto the roots until you get the correct coverage that you're looking for. And again, they do come in multiple different colors. You can look at some of my social media, at ketosismom, of course, that I did a comparison of all the different blonde colors. If you're unsure about the blonde colors, I've not done one for brunette because I don't have brown hair, but I did do a comparison of all the blonde colors if you need help picking which blonde color might be best for you. But again, style edit, if you claim the coupon codes that I have that are below this live stream right now, then you will get 25% off of any of their products, regardless of what color. It does not have to be blonde. All right, the next item I'm going to be going over, it shows on my end a really large percent off right now. This is another one of my favorite items to travel with because it's eyeshadow. First of all, this is an eyeshadow Ever Color pencil. This is in the color Foxy, just so that you guys know. Whoop, there we go. Foxy. This eyeshadow pencil is waterproof. It also goes on really, really well. So here's my hand. I'm going to show you guys really quickly. Look, I mean, that was no pressure added. That's how well this goes on. It's very pigmented. It also has built into the eyeshadow stick, like it's a primer plus the eyeshadow in one stick. So when you're traveling, I don't want to take a huge eyeshadow palette with me for a few reasons. Number one, it's big. Number two, my luggage tends to get manhandled every single time that I go anywhere. It doesn't matter where I go. It doesn't matter if it's in my own car or it's on an airplane. Someone is like throwing my luggage around or throwing their own stuff on top of it. And all of my eyeshadow palettes basically get all broken up, which is not the greatest, right? So I grab these pencils or pens, whatever you want to call them, eyeshadow pencils, and this is what I take with me when I go. The other thing that's really nice about this, so this is where I drew it, right? I'm rubbing on this pretty good. It just barely kind of fades it, and that's only because most people will put this on and then try to blend it, but other than that, it is definitely still there. I showed on some of my social media using this and then also taking a wet washcloth and scrubbing this because I will have to do that later with this to get it off. These do stay on, like they stay on all day. You see, I'm like really rubbing this and it's still there. So if you want eyeshadow and eye color that's going to stay in place all day until you use like your makeup remover or your wipes or whatever you use at night, these are an excellent, excellent option. My favorite color is Foxy. I also have, I believe it's called Golden Hour as well, that I will highlight kind of like the inner corners of my eyes, outer corners, and then also directly underneath my eyebrows. Excellent, excellent, excellent to travel with. And I'm going to tell you guys, it's marked down so much right now. I cannot say pricing because people might be watching this on demand later. But if you are watching it on demand later, make sure that you tap follow so that you watch me live because you will only get deals like this while I'm live. Okay, next item. I'm going to put this back over here so that I don't lose it because my children steal all of my eyeshadow sticks and they also steal all of my lip gloss. It's like never ending. Okay, if you guys travel and you guys are doing a road trip, if you're using that little pink potty I showed you guys in the car and you don't have any toilet paper, or you're on a plane, oh my gosh, if you guys are watching right now and you guys are on a plane, how many of you on a plane, like you actually feel comfortable going to the bathroom on a plane? Because I don't. I hate if I have to go to the bathroom on a plane. I hate when I have to stop at, on the side of the road on a road trip and it's somewhere that's not like one of those big travel centers that have like really nice bathrooms because I just go in like, I don't want to touch anything. And then half the time you go in there and there may or may not be toilet paper. And even if there is toilet paper, it's that toilet paper that when you hold it up, you can see straight through it. It's just no. Okay. This is a Tushy. Yes, you guys have seen me talk about Tushies before. but they are the actual bidets that sit, and they are stationary on all of my toilets. I love Tushy bidets. They're on all the toilets of my house. All of our family that has come and even our friends that have come have tried out the Tushies while they're here and then decide that they need to go home and get themselves one too. This is a travel Tushy. Let me do it out. All you have to do, of course, it does have a keychain on it if you want to hook it somewhere. I leave mine in this nice little travel bag right here, and it does, yes, it stays in my purse at all times in this little bag just like this. All you have to do, you pop it open, you unscrew the top, anywhere that has water, or even just a water bottle in the car. Put your water down in here, screw the lid back on. I use this on my kids, on the pink potty, all the time, because my little one, I never know what's coming out of her. I just don't. I never know what's coming out of her, and sometimes we'll have wet wipes in the car. Sometimes we can't find the wet wipes in the car, and we only have like tissue, like nose tissue, right? And that's not going to get anything done. So I fill this up with water. You can see there's these little holes right on the end. When you squeeze this, it does shoot out. Like it shoots out in a really nice stream. You simply just kind of do this underneath, squeeze, and it can wash everything off. Now, the reason that and just so you guys know, this does have a % off at the time of my live stream as well. The Tushy travel bidets do. I am a big component and believer in if you get mud on your hands, you go wash your hands. You don't just get toilet paper and try to wipe the mud off your hands and then say, it's good enough. No. Same concept here, people. I use the wash. I even take this with me on the airplane, wherever we're at, because again, I have little kids. I don't ever really know what's going to hit me when they tell me that they have to go. I have no idea. Sometimes it's okay. Sometimes it's like, what just happened? So this is a necessity in my life. This is, again, is the Tushy travel bidet. Okay, let me put that back in here because I don't want to lose that either. The next thing that most people need while they're traveling, which I didn't need this per se, I wanted it. Sorry, and I've got my my meeting headphones stuck to this because I have a headphone hanger over here and I put them on the same thing. Okay. No, I did not need these. I did not, but I wanted them. You see these completely fold up. See? Completely folds up, which is really nice because it takes up a lot less space. They have Bluetooth as well as if you want to direct hook them in, you can. They have super nice padding right here on the sides. And then, of course, they're just comfy, right? Okay, the next item, let me hang these back up over here. Let me hang up my meeting ones as well so that I don't lose them, aka children don't steal them. Okay, this next item has probably been one of my most popular items on social media in a while. I have people messaging me every day wanting to know how they can get to this, how they can buy it, all that jazz. This is a weekly pill travel organizer. Now, I have other weekly pill organizers. I take a lot of supplements. I also have prescription meds. I have heartburn meds, all that kind of jazz. I am not going to take all of those pill bottles with me on a trip. It's not happening. I would need a completely other bag to throw all that in. And then who really wants to get stopped by TSA with them going, are these really your turmeric pills? You know, nobody wants to do that. So this is my weekly organizer. I love the gold pouch that it's in. Let me just say that first. I also love that each day is marked Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I also love that when you pull out the day, it still tells you the day on the side as well as the end. And then on the top, you can do morning, noon, evening, and bedtime. Now, of course, if you, let me go back over here. What happened? Oh no. We've frozen. We froze. There we go. Okay, sorry guys. I don't know what happened, but the whole computer just froze on me. Okay, So like I said, this has morning, noon, evening, and bedtime on here. And then of course it tells you the day and everything on here as well. And let me put this back where it goes. So the other thing that's nice about this is that because you can pull each one out, let's say that you're going to be out all day, like we are probably going to be, and you're going to be at the museum, and you're going to be at the zoo, and you're going to be out to eat, and da-da-da-da-da. You don't want to have to take the whole thing with you unless you want to, you know, unless you have so much that you're just spreading like all of this is your turmeric and all of this is your heartburn and all of this is your, I don't know, thyroid medicine, like whatever you take. Then maybe you would want to take the whole thing. But for me, I can just say, hey, today's Wednesday. I'm going to throw this over in my purse so that I can just get this out at morning, noon, evening, and bedtime and take my Wednesday. And then when I'm done, I will put the empty one back in here. What I do typically is I will have the day, go ahead and put it back in here. And then when I get to my last day of the week that I'm utilizing, then I will go ahead and fill the whole week again. I have 2 of these. I did get the 2-pack because this is 7 days. And so if you're going on a trip for more than 7 days, then you would need 2. So I went ahead and grabbed the 2, and I'm going to fill both of these up. And the other nice thing about this is all my pills are still in place. So it doesn't matter if I toss this over in my luggage or not. They shake it and they toss it around. All my pills are still going to be in the same place. Nothing's going to like magically pop open like some of my other pill containers might do. They're all going to still be in here, which is awesome. So again, if you follow me on social media, you've probably seen this a lot and you've seen a lot of comments about it. And here she is. Okay. The next item is sitting right back here behind me. La 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 la. This is my green The Tote bag. Now I'm kind of funny when I travel. I don't really like to take my like expensive handbags with me because I'm just throwing them down on like an airport ground, on the airport floor, on like underneath a seat on the airplane. People that are walking by may or may not be kicking it. It's just, don't treat my fancy bags like that, okay? So I get bags that are still cute, like this, that are not as expensive, that I can throw everything in, and then I don't, you know, if I have to put this down on the ground, then fine. There is a really nice big space in here just so that you can see. There's also inside here, let me pull it so you guys can see it. There is a zipper. So there is a zip closure. These do come in multiple colors as well. I just opted to get green because I use this for St. Patrick's Day. And as you can see, a lot of my clothes also have green in it so that matches. Another item that I got, and let me see if it's in here or if I put it over on the other side. Must be on the other side. Let me put my fancy bag back. Okay, let's see where this guy is. Right here. Okay, this is the next item that I have because I have a lot of tiny jewelry. I am one of those people that I am not the best at packing my jewelry, and so I typically lose a lot of jewelry. This time I got this guy. This is the Benevolence. It is like a velvet lined both outside and inside. It comes in multiple colors if you're not like the beige fan, which I typically am not. I just thought that the beige looked like kind of expensive and pretty, right? This I'm going to be putting my smaller earrings in, my smaller necklace that might get tangled up, my tiny like tennis bracelet. I'm going to put some rings in here as well as some of my other like smaller earrings. Things that can get lost in luggage or might cost a little more, I'm going to have in here inside my travel bag. That way it's not getting lost. They're not falling out everywhere. They're not getting all tangled and twisted. In the past, when we just go on a quick weekend trip, I will just take things and toss it down into the same area that my makeup is normally. And then I've lost a lot of stuff. And I mean like a lot of stuff. So I 1000% do recommend getting a travel jewelry case. This, at the time of my live stream, has a really nice % off on it. The next item I'm going to go over is this shoulder strap right here that I attached to my bag. I have 2 of them. La, 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 la. This is how it comes when you get it. It says it is a fashion customizable collection. They come in multiple colors, styles, designs, all that jazz. But I wanted this one that is almost like a beige and gold, just because I felt like this would go with a lot, like a whole lot. I have larger tote bags that do not have what I would call a luggage strap like this, where it's thicker, where if it weighs more, the bag weighs more, it's going to stay in place. And to me, these just feel a lot sturdier. You can also adjust the length of them. So if you want this bag to sit up closer to you, then you can just adjust the length really quickly. It's almost like a seatbelt type material on here. So it's not something that's gonna like snap and break. This bag does come with a strap. It looks more, it's actually thinner than this. It's very thin. It's only about this big, but it does come with a crossbody strap as well. I took that off and added my own just because I wanted something that was a little more sturdy, because my kids tend to throw all kinds of stuff into my bag. I never know what it's gonna be. It might be that tablet. It might be a water bottle. It might be, who knows. And then I've got all this weight, and if you have a tiny little strap, sometimes that can kind of pull on you. So I like to get these bigger straps to attach to mine. Also with my larger travel luggage bags, I just felt like this color would go really well with a lot more things, and then I could use it with those as well. So I have multiple of these, and again, like I said, these do come in all different colors, all different like designs, all that. So to me, they're just, it's good to have in case a strap breaks, or in case the strap's not long enough, or if you put something on and it's really pulling on you, grab a larger strap. It's more comfortable, trust me. Okay, next items. I grabbed more of these. Now, kitty caps have been selling like crazy for me, like crazy for me. I don't know if it's because spring is here. I don't know if it's because people are like, oh, how did I not know this was a thing? Kitty caps, like, you guys need to just make me your like face of your company at this point. These are kitty caps. And a lot of you are going like, why do we need that? You do. If you have children, or in general, like if you spill drinks on yourself, you need this. This part right here fits directly down inside of any water bottle, soda, lemonade, whatever they might happen to have. And then they can suck right here and get it out without spilling it all over themselves. It also has a really nice cap to it. We put these in our Fiji waters all the time. This is what we take to the playground with us. This is also what I take to Disney with me. This is also what I take on planes with me. I also leave these in my car for whenever my kids start complaining that they want something to drink. I can just quickly get them a bottle of whatever, usually water, pop this in there, and then they're not pouring their drink all over the back of my car. The other thing that's really nice about these is you can also put a straw in here. So I have some videos in my storefront on these. I've also put these on social media before. Like I said, these have been a top seller for me for a long time. You can put a straw straight down in here, and then when you pull the straw out, it's not going to like damage the integrity of this spout at all in any way, shape, or form, because I have one child who uses a straw and one child who does not. But like I said, put these in your bag, take them to Disney, take them on any trip you're going on, leave them in your car, put them in your snack bag. Just have them readily available, especially if you are tired of constantly having to carry around children's cups with you. Like, we are finally in that phase where we're almost out of like needing like a, not really a sippy cup, but like a child's cup in general. And it's probably because of these. So get the kitty caps. These are my extra ones for travel because I don't want to take the ones that are for home traveling and then I somehow lose them and then I don't have ones for home. As well as for travel, I have a runner, and by runner I mean child who takes off, and we are going to London in like a while, like not like tomorrow, but like in a while. So I got this for her. It is a harness. Yes, I am going to be the American in London who has my child on a leash, because if you guys have never been to London, traffic goes the other way. Everything goes super, super fast. Everything's super busy. As the reason I got this one is because it's unicorns pink, but it also has this nice pouch back here that I can roll up a nice little change of clothes, like some undies and some leggings, throw down in here. She can carry it around herself, and I don't have to take a giant bag and just lug it around all day because I have to take changes of clothes for everybody. The other thing that comes with this that's also really nice, if they don't want to wear the harness, is you can put this on your wrist, this on their wrist as well. It's padded, it's Velcro. This one snaps in place. So this one's a little harder to get off for the child, whereas this one's a little easier and you can quickly Velcro it around yourself. And then they can only go so far away from you before you kind of like say like, hey, you're going too far. The reason we had to get this set for my 3-year-old is because if you guys follow me on social media, you know, like she has to be first. My child has to be first at everything. She's going to get there first. She's going to see it first. She's going to eat it first. She's going to drink it first. She's going to be first. And so she is always way ahead of us. And then my husband is having to run behind her. We can't do that in London. We just can't. So, and she's going to wear this until she can show us that she understands that she has to stay by us. And if she gets embarrassed by this, then oh well, she gets embarrassed. I would rather be embarrassed with my child in something like this, knowing that they're not going to get hit by a car or go and jump on a train before I can get on the train, which probably would happen with her, as opposed to her not having it and then something like that happens in a country that I don't live in, which is not great. All right, the next item I'm going to show you, I am going to pull up, let's see if I can get it up here. Just a little quick, let's see, there we go. Just a little quick reel that I did and a short that I did on which type of traveler are you? Are you traveler A or are you traveler B? So this set right here goes with traveler B. This is a luggage bungee. Now, this is how it works, just so that you can see. You can, just as I'm doing right there with that pink, throw this on the back and then pull this all the way around your bag and back on the back pull up handle so that your bag doesn't go anywhere. This, when I travel with children, is me. I am bungee B. I have to have that extra bag on top, which is typically full of all kinds of children's things, stuff and things that I'm having to haul around the airport. And I don't always, when I have a rolling bag and I finally got my baggage from baggage claim, I don't want to have to still carry that bag and roll my luggage. And I also don't want to have to like constantly be trying to hold the handle while I'm trying to roll the luggage. I would rather put my bag on top, strap it in with this bungee. It's not going anywhere. It doesn't matter if I'm rolling the baggage upright. Doesn't matter if I pull the baggage over to the side. It's going to stay in place as long as it is bungeed on with this guy. Again, I like bright colors. If you guys follow me, you know that. So I got the lime green. That's just my jam. I want to be able to like quickly see where this is down in my bag to get it out, to be able to strap the bag on and go. I don't want to have like, you know, the black one and then I'm like, what did I do with it? I can't see it. That's just a waste of time to me. So it does come in multiple colors just so that you guys can see. And of course, over on the video right over here, right over here, I am showing you guys how to use them. The other item, which I called Traveler A, is for typically me when I'm not traveling with children. So yes, I'm a little extra, okay? I like bright colors. I like sparkly things. My kids do too. It gets them excited and then they like, you know, they'll use it. This has 2 cup holders in it. Boom, boom. This slides right over the top, just like this, like I'm doing right there. You can put your cup on the inside. You can have your children put their cups up here and then you don't have to physically hold their cups for them. And then on the back side, you can keep your passport, you can keep your wallet, you can keep your ID, you can keep your phone, you can keep whatever it is that you need to keep and easily and quickly get to right back in the back. This whole thing has Velcro on it. Oh, sorry, where is it? somewhere there's Velcro on here. I know that there is. There's Velcro on here, and you can even adjust it. And there's like the stretchy sides over here. There. Boop. Right in between the two. Sorry guys. It's been a morning. There's Velcro right here on the two sides so that you can wrap it around and make sure that it fits appropriately and then it stays in place. And that Velcro piece is right in between the two cups. Okay? All right. So, Traveler A, you might be traveling by yourself without the kids, or you might have the kids and you want to put their cups in here. And Traveler B, you have a whole other bag. So I did a vote. I still have not tallied up how many Traveler A versus Traveler Bs we have on my social media. Feel free to head over there if you'd like to vote one way or the other as to which one you are. All right. The next thing that I'm going to go over, this is heartburn relief that I got from Amazon from Curist. It does say on here, it does tell you which over-the-counter medicine these are comparable to if you want to look into it some more. And then it can also tell you what the active ingredients are and all that jazz on the back. For me personally, going on vacation, I eat things on vacation that I do not typically eat. I don't eat sugar at home because sugar to me, it feeds my inflammation. I have really bad inflammation and then I have joint pain and da-da-da. I just don't eat sugar. I don't eat sugar. I stay away from it, stay away from bread. I basically just stay away from carbs in general. While I'm on vacation, we have multiple tea times booked. There's scones on there. There's little sandwiches. There's little desserts. I'm going to be having things that I do not typically eat. And that's okay every now and again. Like, I haven't been on a vacation like this in, let's see, probably 4-5 years. Okay, great. But I'm going to have heartburn medicine. And if you guys go to anywhere and look at some of the price of some of this over-the-counter medicine, you're like, what? You want how much for heartburn medicine? What? I mean, this, to me, my opinion, was a great buy. So I went ahead and got the double pack of it. Again, this is the Curist, and it is heartburn relief. So this is what I'm taking traveling with me in my little travel pill case over there. Just so you guys know. I thought it was a good deal. Okay, the next item I'm going to be going over, and I'm noticing that one of my items that suddenly, like, when remember you guys, I told you that I had to uninstall my Amazon Live Creator and then reinstall it. I'm noticing since I reinstalled that some of my items are not listed here in my live stream. So that's not great. Anyways, I'll still show them to you. All right. This is the Puffy Eye Dark Circle Gold Mask set that I have. Again, this is 20 pairs. I've gone over this with you all before. This is my second buy of this specific set because I love these things. Even my husband uses them. It shows you right here on the back, you know, how you can install them underneath your eyes. You know, they're for women or men. It tells you all the ingredients that are in here, all that jazz. This is why I like them. Not only are they individually packaged, but then you can also get a couple in this sealed package as well. So when I'm traveling, I can just pull one of these out, throw them in my travel bag. I'm good to go. They're sealed up. They're not going to be leaking everywhere. They're not going to come open. They're completely sealed, and you have to rip this open to peel it apart to get these out. I like to wear these on the plane, especially if I'm traveling overnight. I will just kind of put these underneath my eyes because that air on the plane that just constantly blows on my eyes, it makes all underneath my eyes and the sides of my eyes feel like they're cracking, and I cannot stand it. So probably about an hour before we land, I'll get one of these out, go ahead and put this on there. When it's time to take them off, toss them, and then just kind of pat in and rub in the liquid that is still there, and then I'm good, and I don't feel like my face is cracking, right? I also like to take these anytime I'm going anywhere that I'm going to be outside in different kind of weather or different type of environment. So for me personally, my outside air here where I live is much, much different than the outside air that's going to be in London. Okay, and a lot of people don't think about how your environment and what you're kind of going through on a daily basis can affect your skin. And the skin around and underneath your eyes is some of the most sensitive. So I like to take these traveling with me just so that I can kind of keep up with my skincare routine as well. And again, these show that there is a % off at the time of my live stream. All right, the next item I'm going to be going over is right here. Let's get that. There we go. These shoes I get asked about a lot. These shoes also get a lot of wear out of me. There's a % off at the time of my live stream on all these. Not all of them are glitter like this, so don't worry. They're not all glitter. But this is a look for less item. And they're super comfy. So when I'm traveling and when I'm going on vacation, I want to take comfy shoes that are also fashionable. These are them. These are definitely them. I also have right here behind me, no, not behind me. Nope, it is. It's right up there. Oh, you guys can't see that. I thought you could. I'm so sorry. Okay. These are also comfy boots. Yes, they are gold alligator. Okay. There's a % off on these at the time of my live stream. These are Comfort View, and I'm going to tell you guys they are comfy. I will wear these when we're in London with some of my outfits because it matches what I'm wearing. They're super comfy. I can walk in them all day, and I'm good to go. So comfy shoes, definitely a must on vacation. All right, the next item I'm going to be going over, I just got these and I'm going to be doing a reel on these. I think I've already recorded some of it. You get 4 pairs of earrings. Look how cute these are. These are adorable. These are so adorable. I would wear these today even. These are cute. I got these and I was going to wear these because they're kind of rainbow for St. Patrick's Day. Sorry, somebody was just messaging me about something somewhere that they saw my face. And I'm like, oh, where are people seeing me now? You get 4. These are so cute. These are cute too. This would probably look best with today's outfit. But you get 4 of these. So if you're going for like a beachy type look or you're going on a beachy type vacation and you want new like fun earrings, these are a great option. All right, the next item I'm going to go over. Let me pull this one down because you guys are done looking at my travel. This next item, I have the % off that is in my live stream for this jumpsuit. This is the Pretty Garden jumpsuit. I believe it is a 20% off. You guys correct me if I'm wrong, because used to, it would tell me what deals were what. It would say, hey, you can toggle on this 40% off for these products. Now you can toggle on this 20% off for these products. Now you can toggle on 30%, you know, and I could, as I'm talking about each item, toggle it on while I'm talking about that item. And now it does not let me do that. It just tells me the highest amount percentage that's for everything that I'm showing. But make sure that you claim where it says claim the deals from this live stream. Make sure that next to that, after you hit claim, that it says deals claimed so that you can get it. This outfit is one of the ones that I have the % off on. Super comfy. It's very, very silky feeling. Comes in multiple colors. I'm a big like Kentucky blue person. This is a very, very Kentucky royal blue color. It ties around the back of your neck. It is one solid piece. It is one solid piece jumpsuit. And then I really just kind of like how the top kind of like hangs over a little bit and it's not super tight. That way it kind of like, you know, masks some of those curves a little bit. I'm 5'7" for a length reference on this because that's what most people ask me, like, wait, how tall are you? Is this going to be like way too like long for me? Is it going to be way too short for me? So I'm 5'7", and then I of course also have like what I call the mom belly. So that kind of pulls it up a little bit as well. And I do have flat shoes on it with it right here. And again, you can get the % off on this Pretty Garden outfit if you claim the deal code in my live stream right now. All right, let's go back over here. Next, we're going to be going over this little jacket that I got. Now, you guys know I'm extra. I just am. I'm extra. I like things that are different, that don't look like stuff that everybody else has. I did not want just a plain white denim jacket. So I got one that has studs on it too. Now, no, I did not bedazzle this myself like I would have when I was little, but I thought that this was really kind of cool looking. I thought it would be nice to wear like when it's kind of chilly out, whenever we go to a comedy thing at night or a concert. I would probably wear this dress, this headband, this jacket, and then my pink cowboy boots. Concert, comedy club, whatever, I'm good to go. I'm comfy. I'm still warm. This is actually really nice quality. It does have some kind of like fringe areas on it right here. It does run true to size, in my opinion, so if you're wondering about that. And then it is a little shorter. Like, it's not like super long on me. You can see in the picture right there, it kind of crops like probably right around, right above like maybe where your belly button would be. So I thought this was really cute, and I'm going to be wearing this. We're going to be going to a comedy special soon. So I'm going to be wearing that to my comedy special. And it does, actually, I'm going to go back to that. It does show that there is a large percentage off on that jacket right now during the time of my live stream. Okay, the next item that I have is over here. Sorry, guys. Let me hang this here. I thought this was next. Okay, this is a makeup brush cleaner, a portable and electronic. You can see right here, the piece on the end is electronic. It goes down in a bowl where you have your water. And then when you put your brush into this piece up top, it spins it around, almost like a milk frother. There we go, milk frother. And then it says 10 seconds quick dry as well. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This is my What I Got Wednesday. I just got this. I cannot tell you if it works or not. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I cannot tell you if it works or not. I got it because I thought that this would be really great to have, because I hate washing all my makeup brushes. I know it needs to be done for sure. Mine need to be washed. I am going to unbox this really quickly and show you guys what comes in here though. I did get the one that has like the white and gold, so this is really pretty. I think that's really pretty. I don't think, yeah, you're going to have to put batteries in here. And it looks like it's asking for AAA. So you'll need 2 AAA batteries for the part that you're going to put the brush up in. Then I'm actually kind of curious as to how you put the brush up in there. So let's keep looking. Let's keep looking and see what we have here. Let's see. There's this piece that's going to be for drying, it looks like. And then you've got, oh my gosh, all these pieces right here. And then you've got this little, looks like a fishbowl. Looks like a fishbowl. Let's see. And I see some little pieces in here. So it looks like, there we go. There's that. All right. Then you have all of these. So this is what I'm going to think you do without reading instructions, right? I'm going to say most of my brushes probably have about this size handle that would fit inside here, right? So if this is my brush, it would go inside here. Then you're going to take one of these little guys that comes with it, put that right in the end like that, with your brush up in here like this. Then, yep, that's right, that fits in like this. Then when you have your AAA batteries in here, you're just going to hit this, and then it's going to spin your brush around down here like the milk frother would, right? What you then do is you have your soapy water down in here, and then this kind of acts as a splash guard. You'll put your brush down in there. This will spin it around and clean it. You can turn it off, kind of tap it, bring it back out. And honestly, when it says it has a quick dry, I bet you could kind of like hold this either over that same little fishbowl or like a sink or something and just continue to spin it until it dries. I wonder if that's what it means. Not sure. It talks about doing your cleanser, filling the bowl, how to use, all that jazz. Then this portion that's right here is going to be where then you take this part off, and then you'll leave it, probably right here, right? You'll put all of your pieces in this guy so that this all sits together, and then you don't lose any of it. Now, me personally, I don't know that I would, do this and have all of mine just kind of sitting out. I'm probably one of those people that would just leave all of this in the box and then leave everything in the box together. But I can appreciate that they thought to do this. This is a nice little thing that they did here. Let's see. This one, I did something wrong here. This one, I think. There we go. That goes back there. And then this one goes here. There we go. So it would all sit just like this. Here's your thing that cleans your brush. Here's all the different sizes that your brush can be. Like if you have one of those giant, like they call them the kabuki brushes or whatever, one of those will still fit in here. And then you have these little pieces right here. You have 2 of them, just so that you guys know, and I'll toss them right here in the bottom in the back. Let me see if I can get that off, right in the back. And then everything can just kind of sit right here together until you're ready to use it. So I'm going to be cleaning my makeup brushes later today with all of this. And then, of course, I can let everybody know. So make sure you follow me on social media. Make sure that you follow this live stream. Make sure you follow my storefront. Typically, the way that my storefront works is I will do what I got Wednesday on live stream. I will put up photos, of course, of kind of what I have going on. Like here's this makeup cleaning brush came in today. Then I move over and I'll do like those really quick kind of sometimes they'll be under 30 seconds, definitely under 2-minute videos of like, here's what this is, here's how you use it, here's my thoughts on it, that type of stuff. And then you will start seeing things kind of pushed out to social media as well. So sometimes you might see it on social media first, sometimes you might see it on my storefront first, so just make sure that you're following. So we'll see how this goes. This does have a % off at the time of my live stream, just so that you guys know. And I also, if you guys follow me on social media, I also have a deals group where whenever I have promo codes, all different kinds of things like that, I put it up in my deals group. So find me on social media to find that deals group and join along with all my codes and all that jazz. Okay, so I'm going to put this away. The next item I'm going to be going over is something else that I got for travel on my What I Got Wednesday. I had here we go. Boop, there we go. This is a 4-pack that's going to hold all of your makeup, brushes, sponges, all that jazz in place. So you can just kind of put your makeup sponge right down in here, and then because it has these openings for air to still get in, it's not going to get, like yucky or anything like that. But then you're also not just leaving your makeup sponge in your travel bag, getting yucky and gross, or just sitting out on a random hotel sink either, which is really nice. These are great. I got the pink and also this tan color. Whoop, that fell. One thing that I like about this that I know a lot of you probably don't think about, you see this magnet that's right inside here? That was something that was really important to me because the last time I got one of these, it did not have that little magnet right there to keep this closed. And even though I put all of my makeup brushes in here for travel, they all just fell out. Okay, so you want to make sure that when you're getting one of these little makeup travel things for your brushes, make sure that it does say that it has some type of closure. It doesn't have to be magnetic closure. It can be, whatever else they do. It can have a strap or anything like that. But I got this pack that has 4 in here, so I can take 2 of my blender ball sponges, and then I can also take 2 of these with brushes inside. So that's my spiel on these and for travel. The next item that I have is a swimsuit. I get asked by people all the time for plus size friendly swimwear. I have this swimsuit in the black and white stripe as well. This holds everything in chasing children. Okay, it does. It holds everything in. It holds everything in down here, holds everything in up here, and it's still kind of different. You know, it's not like a grandma. You don't feel like a grandma in this. Whereas a lot of plus size swimsuits, you will. You're like, oh, I've got a skirt on and I've got a whole tankini. This one, I love the bright pink in this. And again, I do also have it in black and white. And all of the Tempt Me swimwear, in my opinion, swimwear always runs small. That's just my opinion because it's supposed to fit kind of tight. So I do size up in their swimwear just because I don't like for things to be so tight that when I need to go to the bathroom and then I try to get it back on, it's impossible to get it on. So I do size up in almost all of my swimwear anyway. All right, this next item, I did do some videos and some social media on, and I already see a lot of people clicking on it, and they've been clicking on it for a while. This is called Solar Buddies. Yes, Solar Buddies. I tested this out with my youngest already because I have a hard time getting my children to sit still, stand still, don't move, don't get yourself covered in sand, don't go jump in the water. Hold on, we got to do this so that we can go get on this ride. My kids do not want to put on sunscreen. They will fight you to the finish. They will run from you. You're trying to run behind them and just spray them as fast as you can. And it's just a nightmare. So I saw these. I thought, okay, you think kids will do this themselves? Let's test it out. So I got the pack of Solar Buddies that you can put the little faces on. My daughter already put her little faces on here. See, this one's a girl. You can also name your Solar Buddy. There's somewhere to put name right here, or if you want to put your child's name on it. So since I got two, you know, maybe this one will be one daughter's and this one will be the other daughter's, you know, however you want to do it. The way that this works, I'm going to show you guys on the green. You undo the bottom cap. You can see a ball inside there that has the sunscreen lotion or cream or whatever you use on there. You can fill it with whatever you like. This is our face sunscreen that you do across your whole face. When your child gets this, they will take it, hold the end, and I'll show you on my hand again. They will simply just push down and then roll. And you guys can kind of see that on my hand right there, right? How it created like basically a straight line. When they push down, the ball will continuously roll, and then the sponge around it just helps kind of like make sure that it actually all goes on. And I know you guys, it's very hard to see because this is clear, but this is a solid straight line. There's no like break in this like you normally see with spray. Like when I spray my kids, sometimes they'll have like random splotchy, you know, like sunburn because the sunscreen only got certain places. This is a very solid line. It does go on completely smooth. And I personally here can physically see where this is going on. The other great thing about the sponge being on here is that it basically just helps your kid rub it all in to make sure that it's getting all over. What's really nice about these, and I'm going to undo this side, so I filled one whole side with one whole tube that we have. I think it was like 3.4 ounces, I think. You can fit a whole tube of real sunscreen down in there. Now this one is more liquidy. Our face one is a little more liquidy. This one is the one that's for all over your body. Sorry, I took the wrong end off. This one's for the one that's all over your body. You can see it's a little thicker. But what's nice about this, it doesn't matter if you're using thick or thin sunscreen, sun lotion, you know, whatever you're using, it's still going to roll it out and it's still going to rub it all in evenly. Now, my 3-year-old immediately took this and started rubbing it all over her leg. She wanted to do it herself. She didn't want anyone else to do it for her. So for me, that's a huge win because now I'm not going to be fighting her to like, hey, it's time to put on your sunscreen. She can just take it and roll it all over. I, as a parent, can make sure that she got all the places she needs to get, and we're good to go. So these are the Solar Buddies. This is the duo pack. And yes, I did get the one that has the stickers to it. And then I put all over body in one. And then in the other one, I put our face cream. Okay. This dress I also have a % off on. I believe this one might be 40% off. This might be the 40% off. So make sure that you're claiming the deals. This is the dress right here. Oh, there we go. This dress comes in, it doesn't just come in yellow. You guys know I like color. You know I'm extra. I got the yellow just because it was super bright. Now, it might look almost like pastel to you guys because on my screen it almost looks pastel, but in person this looks like lemon yellow, like bright super lemon yellow and white. So the color might be different based on your screen. This can be worn on the shoulder or off the shoulder, and then it has like this, where is it? The faux wrap in the front, which I personally love the little faux wrap because it kind of hides my mom belly a little bit. This is a little thinner, so if you're going to grab one of these, I would say make sure that you have like, you know, like the high-waisted, like little nude shorts to wear underneath of it as well. I'm probably going to wear this as a swim cover-up out on the beach just because it's that type of material that really feels like if you got it wet, it's going to be a quick dry and it's not going to be an issue, and it's just going to kind of roll off of it. So it's very, very lightweight. So if you're going somewhere, you know, beachy, summery, breezy for spring break, this would be a great option. And I believe it comes in, you guys correct me if I'm wrong, I believe it comes in blue, black, navy, yellow. It might even come in some other colors as well. But again, 40% off of this guy. And I'm going to be taking this with me on my next beach trip, which is going to be sometime this summer. All right, the next item I got is right here. So we were doing yard work the other day, and I quickly realized that I don't really have shoes anymore that I just, since we've moved so much, and then also we had organizers come in that, you know, they just kind of got rid of a lot of stuff. But I also, my foot has grown twice, my foot grew with each pregnancy. So I don't wear the same size shoe as I did before I was pregnant, and so a lot of my shoes had to go. So I didn't really have yard shoes anymore, and we were going out to, you know, trim bushes, trim trees away, go ahead and pick weeds, spread weed killer, all that stuff that you really don't want to ruin shoes that you want to wear somewhere else. So I grabbed these. They, in my opinion, perfect for the job. They do run a little small, just so you guys know. So I typically wear a 9.5, so I grabbed the 10, and my foot still comes to the very, very tip down here to the end. They fit fine, but they do run a little small. They're very easy to get on, and they're very comfortable, but the best part about these, I can go outside, get muddy, get mulch all over them, get, you know, all the leaves and gunk and whatever we're planting all over them, and then just simply go wash them off. And when I say wash them off, I mean the whole top can get washed off, the whole bottom can get washed off, and then I can leave these out for my work shoes outside. They're perfect. They're also good for rainy day. My kids call them my muddy pedals boots. Okay, the next item I'm going to be going over, I also got. Now, I did not necessarily get this for vacation. I got this because we have started trying to go hiking with our little ones. And if you're a mom, you know that you always have to have stuff and things even when you're out hiking, right? So I got this guy. It is flat, so I can even just put this on my back to kind of like try and support my back because I have lower back and spine issues. So I can put this on my back down there and then pull it so that I kind of feel like I'm having almost like a little bit of support. This has multiple pockets in it, and the main reason I got this is because it has a cup holder right here. So I can just let my kids put their water bottle right down in here. They can come up behind me, grab it whenever they need it. It also has these pockets in here, so I can put our key in here to get back to our car. I can put my phone down in here. I can put a snack for the kids down in here. There's a pocket back here as well. There's a lot of storage in here, basically, just to go for a quick, let me go right over here. There we go. There's just a lot of storage in here, and I really like the color. This also comes in multiple different colors as well. I really wanted the green, but I think the green was, it's like almost like a lime green. I think it was out of stock when I was ordering, and I thought we were going for a hike. Sorry, I'm trying to get this off the ground. I thought we were going for a hike last weekend, so I thought I needed it sooner. I really wanted the green one. But they have black, you know, if you don't like color, things like that. Then I thought this was a great little option. I personally just liked the fact that it has this kind of like flat back to it, that kind of holds everything in place. And then it also supports the drink being here. And then you can also take this strap and put around the top of the drink, and then that just helps hold the drink in place more. So I thought this was a great option. All right. The next item that I got, and actually my husband got for me, because I had the sleeping mask in yellow, which was mango, which was a limited edition one, and my children stole it, because that's what they do. So I had my husband get me this one. This is the Lip Glowy Balm that I have highlighted right now. And of course they have this in multiple different, what I would call flavors, right? You know, gummy bear, it might be peach like this one, but sorry, I gotta put it on now that I've got it. I leave this in my car so that my kids can't steal it now. And it feels wonderful, and it really does a really nice job keeping my lips to where they're not getting dried out. Okay, the next item that I'm going to go over, I saw this on social media, and I had to have it. This is a disposable hair catcher. This is a 25 pack. What this is, to my understanding, is it's like a little sticker almost that you're going to place over the top of your drain, so that any kind of hair that collects down there, you simply just kind of push it towards the sticker, and then the sticker is going to roll up on both sides. Let me show you guys. Okay, so you have the sticker right here. You're going to place it over your drain where you have like these two little nodules. See, 1, 2 on either side. Then you're going to take your shower, let everything wash off. It might be sand, might be hair, might be who knows. Then this is going to catch everything that's there, and then you can just take these two sides, lift it straight up, and then all the hair and everything will stay right in the center, like stuck to this thing. So then you can just toss the whole thing. My husband was previously having these things that kind of like hung down into the drains. This is what this looks like, just so you can see. This part right here is open. So this around the edge, all right here, is sticky. That's going to be what sticks to the ground, okay, the sticky part. Then this center right here is open where water and everything can still drain through. But then the grid is almost like, you know, this almost looks like someone took like dental floss and made a giant grid across a round sticker with like two little handles on the side, because that's going to catch all your hair and all that jazz that from going down the drain. And then whenever this part gets full, you're simply going to lift these two sides up, close them together like that, and then throw the whole thing away. Isn't that cute? My husband loves that, because right now we have these things that like hang down in our drain that catches all the hair. And then he has to like pull that whole chain thing out of there, then get all the hair off of it, and then put it back. That's not really his jam. He lives in a house of 3 women. That's not really what he wants to be doing. So I got these for my husband so that he can put these on drains, and he doesn't have to be pulling hair out of drains anymore, or paying plumbers or doing Drano or any of that kind of jazz. We got these. I did get the pack of 25, so we'll see how long these last for. Okay, the next couple items I want to go over, I'm only going to go over these because I just rebought these because I used all of the first order that I got. It's not very often that I will, sorry, I'm trying to get this back closed for my husband. There we go. It's not very often that I will rebuy a candle, because I typically will say, well, you know, I stopped smelling it after a while, or I didn't really like the way that it smelled, you know, things like that. This one, I just can't get enough of it. Okay, this is the Benevolence Los Angeles in the rose and sandalwood. Okay, so it's all natural, burns clean, long lasting, environmentally friendly, da 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 da. It says all that on here. You can open up the listing to see all of their claims. This rose and sandalwood has been my favorite. Anytime it's lit in my house, people ask me, what is that? It smells amazing. My husband will walk by and say, ooh, what smells good? It smells literally like a fresh cut rose, a real rose, not one that gets sent to you in a bouquet that has no smell. I mean a real, like, wild grown rose outside. That is what it smells like. It smells like a spa. It smells good. These candles are amazing. I also love, and these have a huge % off right now, just so you guys know. I love the way that this looks in a guest bathroom because you can strike the match on the bottom. It has very long matches in here if you ever need like an extra long match for whatever reason, like you're lighting a fire outside or you're lighting your fireplace and you don't have, you know, your little clicker thing that's working, whatever it may be. I like that it has this little cork top that's easy to get off. It's a nice thick glass bottle. This, it says shine a light in the darkness. I leave these two in my guest bathroom at all times, and I just think that it's just nice to have in there. And I don't know why I like the way this looks so much, but I just do. I love these things. Okay. Oh, I forgot to do my videos for these. So I'm going to go through these really quickly. If you guys follow me on social media, you would be able to see everything about the Capro measuring tools. And then I'm going to go quickly into this one. And I might go, I'll try and find those videos real quick and show you guys. How about that? This is a shoe that I just got that I'm in love with. It has, yes, I like bright colors. Has the bright green bottom. It has like this really pretty blue, white, and green as well. I wear a lot of Lily Pulitzer clothing, and they have a lot of like green, blue kind of tones in their colors right now, obviously. So I got this to wear down to one of my events that I'll be going to because this goes with one of my dresses, and I thought this was just really, really pretty. Okay, the last item before I go back and try and find these Capro videos for you guys is my pluggable station. And I've seen a lot of people clicking on my pluggable station there, just so that you guys know. Let me see if I can pull this up very quickly. And I will try to find these, let's see, Capro videos for you guys. And I should be able to pull it up fairly quickly. Give me just a second while I do this. So I will go over very quickly my pluggable that I have sitting right here. The way that I can have a light going, a monitor going, my computer going, a camera going, another camera, another light going. The only way that I can physically do that, because I have a laptop, I only have so many ports on my laptop, right? The only way that I can physically do that is through this pluggable, because it is a Thunderbolt device that allows me to plug in additional USB, USB-C, HDMI, all different things into the same device and run everything. So if you've been trying to set up a home office, for instance, and you want to do multiple monitors, you also want to have a different camera up to do your like web videos. You might also want to have a light on you, or maybe you're trying to live stream as well. Maybe you're trying to learn how to live stream. Maybe you're trying to learn how to do better content. Maybe you're trying to learn how to do multiple videos and multiple cameras all at once. Then this might be a great option for you. This pluggable has been great for me. That's my personal opinion and my personal take on this. That's how I use them. Okay, I did find the videos for these Capros. So I'm going to go back. And I'm going to go right over here, and I'm going to pull my blue jumpsuit down because you guys are done seeing that. And then let me quickly add these Capro devices. Capro. And let's see if I can find it. So this very first device is called the 985. Okay, so the 985, my husband used this, and let me go ahead and show you. Boop, 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 boop. I'll pull it up.
Today, Joe is going to be showing off his new Capro 985D digital box level. This thing's pretty sweet. It isn't fully magnetic. It beeps and lets him know when it's at 90 degrees, 45, 0, and he also does not have to turn to the side to see if it's level because it is straight in front of him with the Plum View sight vial. This is not on any other measurement tool that we have. It remembers measurements the last 9 that he had as well in its memory and has multiple modes. So far, he is loving testing this out on everything we have. Today, Joe is going to be showing off his new Capro 985D digital box level.
Measure,
this
mark,
thing's
cut,
pretty
and
sweet.
level
It
all
isn't
in
fully
one tool.
magnetic. It
Yes,
beeps and lets
please.
him know when
This
it's
is
at
the
90 degrees,
Capro
45,
measurement
0.
ruler.
And
I
he
grabbed
also
this
does
for
not
my
have to
husband
turn
Joe so that it can help him hang all of these pictures that I want on the wall. He can find the center, level, as well as mark where the nails need to be going in, and it has a nail holder as well. Time to hang pictures.
So
Measure, mark, cut, and level all in
off this one. Okay, so I can talk to you about this a little bit. This is now the Capro 313, which has a really nice % off as well at the time of my live stream. This little device right here is probably the one that I have most people saying like, oh, hey, I saw you posting about that. I really need to get one of those. That looked really, really cool. That would really help me. I agree. This little measuring tool is really, really nice. It has the levels built in. It has these little sliders that allow you to slide exactly where you need to be putting nails to hang your photos, you know, or like you might be using like a little helpy hook, or you might be using a command strip, like whatever you're using. You can slide those to exactly where it needs to go. It will measure it all for you. You can leave those in place. They don't move around very easily. So once you move them where they're at, they're going to stay there so that you know what your measurement is. The level, again, is really nice. You can mark, and then also on the end right there, it has that little guide for the different size nails so that you're not physically having to hold the nail to then also like hammer and then you hit your finger. You can simply put the nail in that little thing that pulled, that little red or orange, whatever color it is, that pulls out the side. You can put the nail straight in there, hold that like down like this so that you're not ever actually going to hit your hand. The other thing that's really nice on that is, let's say you have a nail in the wall that you want to pull it out. You can hook that over the nail, and then you can take your hammer and butt up against it and then pull it out. That way the hammer is not physically touching the wall or putting any kind of marks on the wall. The hammer is then against that little red, orange, whatever color you see, to pull it out. So this tool all in one has just been really, really nice for us. It's helped Joe do a lot of his different like projects and everything. And so let me pull that one back down. And then I'll go over the 985 once again as well, because I meant to have all these loaded, and I just didn't for whatever reason. It just slipped my mind. Okay, let me pull this one back up. Okay, so this is now the Capro 985 again, and if you guys could hear it before, which you should have been able to because I think the sound was on, Joe got really excited for this. It comes in its own little carrying case. It has, it's audible, so it will tell you, it will beep and tell you when you're at 90 degrees, 45 degrees, 0 degrees, 180 degrees, all that kind of jazz. It also keeps up with your last 9 measurements so that you don't have to like, oh gosh, what was that measurement that I just had 3 measurements ago? I've already forgot it. It keeps up with them all for you and in the memory. It also has where if you're holding it this way or you flip it over and you're holding it the other way, the digital screen will flip with you so that you're not trying to like turn your head any kind of way to look at it. It also has that plumb view where you can look straight in to see the level and you don't have to like, hook your head around to the side trying to look at that level. There's a little window right there that you can just continue to look straight. It also has magnets to it. So if anyone's trying to do work and they need it to like stay, I don't know, like on a door or on a frame or anything like that, it does have magnets to it that it will stay in place that way. And for some reason, Joe really liked that it had that case that it was in as well. He was like, ooh, this is fancy, so he got really excited by those. I wanted to have them down here to show you all, but he put these somewhere with all of his tools. Like he was just kind of like, yeah, no, these are mine, because we did work with Capro on a campaign, so these were gifted items to us. But no, he has decided they are his, and we're not going to be showing them in live stream. So I'm glad that I took these videos for you all, because he has been hard at work doing all kinds of different projects now that he has these. I know that the $9.85 is a nice price right now, just so that you guys know if you're checking these out. And then again, the 313, the Capro 313, which was the measuring tool to be able to hang different photos, it also has a % off at the time of my live stream as well. So I have exhausted myself today, and it's already almost time to go back and go get my children. So I want to thank everybody for watching my live stream today. If you were here, I really, really appreciate it. I know that live streams have kind of been all over the place lately. I know that they're trying to test different things, whether or not they want to list them on listing pages, or whether or not they want to push them out to just our followers, or where exactly they're going to place these now on Amazon. I know that my Amazon lives used to be much more lively, and the comments were always full of lots and lots of questions. So I appreciate you guys watching from whatever platform you're watching from, because I know that this is streaming to multiple places right now. So I really do appreciate it, and thank you for watching me. It does help me work with more brands. It helps me get more Amazon connections as well. So I really do appreciate it. So thank you all for shopping with me today. My name is Jennifer. I am the Ketosis Mom. Hopefully you guys can tap follow on this live stream or my storefront. If you are watching on a different platform right now, you can go to ketosismom.live and you can tap follow from there. You can also find me on Instagram at ketosismom, and if you need to know how to spell that, it's above my head, and it's also scrolling right down here at the bottom. So I appreciate all of you following today. There's also a QR code right over here that leads you straight to my Amazon storefront. So if you're watching me on Amazon Live on a Fire Cube or Fire TV or anything like that, and you would like to figure out how to get to my storefront from later, just simply open your phone to the photo area and you can scan this QR code right here, and it will help you get over to my storefront. And also the same exact live stream will be in my storefront that you can shop. Bye everybody, I'll see you next time. Thank you.